Just making it here to the job of the day. You can see the guys are down there. This morning we're going to be knocking out about 5 trees. They're not too big, but they are in a very difficult spot. You can see where we have the chipper all the way set up there. This morning we're starting off with this one tree here. Freddie's getting ready to climb it. Then we have the second one right next to it. We have a third maple right behind it and 2 smaller trees right behind that maple as well. They're not crazy big, but they're in a super difficult spot. You can see here, this is really our only exit. I was able to get the Mini on that side, so hopefully we've got the logs up through this side here, climb up this hill. You can see how far up the chipper is. It's gonna be really difficult to get the branches up there, but there's really no other way. So the guys are most likely gonna have to walk up the hill this way or that way, and then I should be able to carry up the bigger logs with the Mini. Right now we're gonna try to get that fence off, and then we're gonna move on to knocking out this one tree here. Then we'll most likely move on to the second bigger one, and then knock out the maple and the 2 smaller ones last. It's gonna take all day, but we should be able to get it done. Freddie's about halfway up. I would send the camera up with him, but I'd rather him be comfortable, especially with this tree leaning over the house. I don't even want him to worry about the camera, so let's have him knock this tree out, then we'll move on to the second one here. Let's try to get this first branch out of here. He's about to drop the second one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. set with the first tree. You can see Freddy's already getting ready to climb the second one. Once we knock out this one, that maple shouldn't be too difficult, and then those are the 2 trees that are also coming down. Right now I'm gonna start picking up all these logs. Hopefully they're about the perfect size for me to be able to make it up the hill with the Mini, no problem. All done with this second tree. You can see the guys are cleaning up the area the best they can. We already picked up most of the logs. I couldn't film them dropping it. I was actually busy up top, but they dropped this final piece here. That one's all ready to go. We only have, I want to say, 3 pieces here, a couple there that we have to grab. I doubt all these logs are going to fit in just one load, so I think I'm going to completely fill up the GMC. I'll take it over to get dumped. That way we know for sure that we can fit in these last couple pieces. This one shouldn't take long. It mostly is picking up all these logs, making sure we clean up all this area, leave it all nice and clean. We got to put this fence back. Luckily we didn't damage any of it. You can see a couple pieces fell off of it, but that isn't an issue. We'll put that back on. Then we'll put that green wire fence around it as well. Leave that all nice. Got the GMC completely full. We're gonna head over to the dumping spot. There's still a couple logs down there, not much, but you can see Freddie up on the maple. He's starting to bring that down. Already basically finished up with all the branches. The guys still have to bring it up to get them chipped up. Left the mini down there for the guys, so should be able to grab that no problem. I'm gonna head over to the dumping spot. Made it back over to where the guys are. You could see they knocked out the maple. It was actually completely hollow, so luckily Freddie was able to knock that out no problem. Those two smaller trees, the guys already cleaned it all up. Now all that's left is to pick up these three pieces here. That one's already cut, so I should be able to grab that no problem. Then we'll get the fence back on, make sure this area is completely clean. We got to clean up that side there. Picking up these logs shouldn't take too long. I'll knock that out no problem, especially now that the GMC is completely empty, so that should fit in there no problem. The chip truck's actually completely full, but the guys were able to knock out basically all the branches. If there's a couple smaller ones that are left, we'll probably just toss them into the GMC. That isn't an issue. Ruben's already picking up all the logs. I'm gonna start loading them up so we can get this knocked out and we go head out of here. The guys are gonna concentrate on cleaning up the area, leaving it all nice and clean, so we go head out of here. It's already getting pretty late, but we should have enough time to be able to knock this out before it gets dark, so start knocking stuff out. Alright, we're all set here. Cleaned up this area the best we can. Put the fence back on, that's all set. Cut that stump the lowest we can. Cleaned up that area the best we can. Got to pass the blower one last time. Make sure that's all cleaned up. But we're basically all set here. The guys are getting all the machines ready to go. It was a pretty long day, but we got everything done. Right now we're gonna head over to the dumping spot, make sure the trucks are all dumped for next time. The neighbor's actually gonna wanna remove this one tree here, plus the smaller one on the right side of that. So cleaned up the driveway, made sure that's all nice and clean. Cleaned up the grass the best we can. The road's all cleaned up. The guys are all ready to go. Got the Mini all loaded up. Now we're gonna head over to the dumping spot, make sure the trucks are all dumped for next time. and then we're gonna head back to the shop, call it a day. Dumping spot's only about 10 minutes away, and it's on the way to the shop, so we're all set here. Just making it back home. We're all done for the day. I think these lights are making the video a little bit weird, but I do want to thank anybody who took their time out of the day to watch the video. Any questions, any comments, any tips for me, leave them down below. Catch you guys next time.